Sturla, congratulations. Just the perfect performance today, a victory here in Holmenkollen. How special, and also how was the race for you?
Yeah, it's really special, as you say, in Holmenkollen here. It's a place I grew up in almost. Of course, my club is in Bærum, but we were training here with the junior group from 13-year-old 2 times a week until I was 20. So I have a lot of loops here in the stadium, a lot of shots fired, and yeah, it's almost like a home turf for me. So really happy to deliver the perfect race at my home venue.
Is that the secret behind this success? You've been very successful in this venue.
Yeah, maybe. I think maybe because when you develop yourself as a skier or an athlete, you maybe adjust yourself to the tracks you go the most. So my capacities are very in line with Holmenkollen and what Holmenkollen demands of yourself. So maybe it's a recipe and the reason why I perform so well here. But of course, it's not I can just show up and claim the goal. I have to do the job, and for me, it was important that I found myself in the World Championship, and I found my self-confidence. And after the sprint gold, I mean, the season was complete, and I can just enjoy every race after that. And for me, it's important to have this feeling and this mindset, and not to try to overachieve or anything, but just enjoy the experience of racing and the experience of doing biathlon like I want to do it.
You said this track demands something special. Can you tell us what it is, and also will it come handy tomorrow with a short recovery between 2 of the longest races we have in biathlon?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's a lot of tough uphills, and especially the very long uphill from the outer parts. But for me and my my capacity, it fits me very well. I'm not a sprinter. I'm more like a slow, steady pacer, and hopefully I will have that advantage tomorrow. But we also have seen that Holmenkollen can be a spectacular venue, and we can get a lot of sprints finished here. So for me, I hope that it will not be the case, that I can have some gap before the last 100 meters.
You had to change a little bit the tempo in the last loop because Tarjei was coming closer. I mean, you knew the split time, so was that the case?
Yeah, I was very shocked actually, and a bit scared that I lost so much time to Tarjei to the first timing point. So then I was scared that I would lose the victory to him, and I had to really pull myself together and adjust the pace. But I think that it was just Tarjei had a lot of energy and was his race was progressing faster and faster, and so if you compare to the other athletes, I don't think I lost that much time. I just think that Tarjei was just a beast in the last loop, and luckily for me, he had one mistake, so I could claim the gold. But he was a dangerous guy today.
So what's the plan to do recovery between now and tomorrow?
Oh, I heard there was some cake in the buffet, so of course I have to load up with that. And I don't know, go to bed, play some Zelda on my Switch, and just enjoy it.
Sounds like a great plan. Enjoy.
Thanks.
Tarjei, congratulations. Second place here, just like the World Championships. It was a second place in individual, but very close fight today.
Yeah, it was. I just heard in the at early beeps. I just heard in the tracks that there were so many fighting for the podium today, and of course, like everyone else, you knew you had to do your best, and to at least have 19 or 20. Sort of did my job, but yeah, when you miss the last shot, you always want it to be 20. So impressed by Sturla who managed it, but also a little disappointing for myself. You know, I wanted that win. It's 3 second places in the individual in a row now. So yeah, I would have changed 2 of them, or maybe 3 of them with a win. So that's what's missing.
What passes through the mind of an athlete when the last shot doesn't go down?
Yeah, you know, in biathlon, the last shot has sort of his own history, you know. Every time you miss your last shot, it's all comes down to that you can't handle the pressure. Of course, that's a big part of it, but also sometimes you can just miss it because it's a technical mistake, like an earlier shot or an earlier shooting. But for me, I think it was the first thing that happened that I felt really good and I had sort of control of the situation. But I don't know. I guess it's just something that happened on the trigger on the last shot that I was a little defensive and wanted it to be 20. And if you want it too much, it doesn't always work.
Also, in any case, this is a podium on the home stadium, also with a full Norwegian sweep. How does it feel to share this moment?
Yeah, it's really cool. I think I'm really impressed of the team today. Of course, we are the favorites, and we had a lot of clean podiums this year for Norway. But this is a difficult race. With individual, it's not only about the skiing that's our strongest side, but today we are also the best team on the shooting range, and it's been a lot of races this year. So we're not just only the skiers from Norway anymore. We are quite good at the range, so we think that's cool. So it's good to deliver some good biathlon, and especially after the World Champs, it's difficult to turn on the switch at the right time. But now we're back, and we hope to continue like this.
Speaking of that, right after the World Championships, an individual, which is the longest race, tomorrow, a must start, which is the second longest race. How will you recover, and do you feel like the legs are good?
Yeah, the legs are quite good. I felt good in the training since the champs, and for me, then of course I would like the long distances to get some advantage on the others. But we are good trained, every athlete in this field. So what to say? It's quite fast. Also, conditions when they use the salt, it's not that heavy. It was much more heavier skiing conditions in Norway.
Well, best recovery and good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Vetle, congratulations. Podium in the individual here in Holmenkollen. Tough track, but you really had a spectacular final loop today to get the bronze, the third place. Can you maybe get us through the competition you had and this last loop?
Yeah, thank you very much. Even if Kollen is our home arena, it's maybe the one I like the least because it's so tough, and you always get some tricky conditions here. A little bit soft in the hills today, but surprisingly good conditions compared to what met us at the training here on Wednesday. So today I felt good, and I decided just to attack. No time to be unsecure on the range or in the track. So really happy with my work, even with one mistake on the last shooting. That happens, and as you could see, I was ready to fight on the last loop when I threw my hat away out of the range. I heard it was 8 seconds. I was 8 seconds behind Erik, and I had felt quite good on the first laps, so I decided to give it a go. But it was a loop of hard work, I must say, and the feedback was 8 seconds behind, 6 seconds behind, 4 seconds behind, 2 seconds behind, 1.5 behind, and then it was just maximum effort on the last kilometer. So very, very satisfied with catching that third place in the end.
Is the public on the final stretch helping to find the energy where probably you are in deep reserve?
Yeah, for sure. We are used to cheering, but here they cheer with your first name and not your last name, like the rest of the venues. So you feel like it's only friends cheering for you. So it was, come on Vetle, come on Vetle. And I was digging deeper and deeper, and it really helped me hearing my first name out there.
Now the fans know how to cheer for you.
Yeah. No more Christiansen, now it's only Vetle, but the problem is they don't know how to express Vetle. It's like Vettel, or it's very difficult to have these consonants after each other, I think. So it was a dream going out there today.
Speaking of dreams, sharing the podium with the full Norwegian sweep. You've done it a few times, but to do it here, I think is more special.
Yeah, for sure. Both doing it here and do it in a 20k. That normally is our weakest distance, I think. And I just have to say I'm amazed about the numbers of sweeps, top 3 we have, not only this year but last year and the year before that. I mean, we try to count it, and it's like 15, 20 in 3 seasons. So yeah, we're just very, very grateful to be a part of this generation of Norwegian biathletes and have these feelings. It's just, yeah, really amazing.
Finally tomorrow, second longest competition on the biathlon. How do you approach it, also physically and mentally?
Yeah, I know for sure there will be one young brother Boe who will start out pretty fast tomorrow. I think this track is his favorite, and he wants to have some advantages of his physical shape. He was a bit sick last week, and I think he just did some training today, and yeah, for sure it will be maximum speed from the start tomorrow, and I just have to give it a go, try to be with him, and yeah, keep a little bit more calm on the range than I did in the mass start in the World Champs, because then it can be very good in the end, because I want to be on lane 1, 2 or 3 on the last standing and shoot for something important. That would be nice tomorrow.
Well, we're looking forward to see it. Congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.